Chelsea under Todd Bowley seem to be trying different approaches to sustain long-term success. Their most recent obsession has come from Real Madrid's book of business. The latest acquisition comes in the form of Estevao Willian from Palmeiras. The young Brazilian has been phenomenal at such a young age and is already getting shouts such as the Brazilian Messi of our time. A similar Brazilian talent in Endrick has already made his move to Real Madrid. Brazil produces some of the most exciting players in every generation. Tapping the South American market feels key for top clubs to get ahead of time to make clever transfers. But often, these talents with high hopes laid on their shoulders find it hard to live up to the expectations. They fall short and succumb to the pressure abroad at a young age. Nurturing these talents with dynamic potential is a mammoth task in itself. While Chelsea has top-notch facilities and carries itself with the stature of a big club, their club's culture isn't too well tailored to nurturing young talent. Investing in lots of young ballers is a risky game to play, not just financially, but also because it hampers the development of those who don't get enough chances. Estevao Willian is touted as a prodigy bound to make it big. He will arrive at Stamford Bridge in 2025 as an 18-year-old, marking the end of his time with Palmeiras in Brazil. The transfer deal includes an upfront payment of around 34 million euros, with clauses that could take his payment up to 57 million euros eventually. Estevao Willian recently signed for Chelsea, getting the attention of bigger audiences worldwide. He's known for his technical skills and Brazilian flair. He's regarded as one of the most promising talents of his generation. Let's get into the depths of his career, strengths, weaknesses, and potential impact at Chelsea. We'll also tactically analyze his playing style and how it will fit into the Premier League side. Let's take a look at why Estevao Willian is so highly rated. Estevao's journey began in Brazil, a country famous for producing generational football talents. Born in 2005 in Belo Horizonte, he joined the youth academy of Cruzeiro at the age of 7. He displayed natural talent and dedication that quickly set him apart from his teammates. Estevao progressed through the ranks, consistently outperforming older age groups and catching the eye of scouts from a lot of major European clubs. At the age of 15, Estevao moved up to Palmeiras, one of Brazil's top-rated clubs known for its excellent youth development. This move was a great step towards his development at such a young age. At Palmeiras, Estevao further polished his skills under the guidance of experienced coaches and played in competitive youth leagues, further establishing his reputation as a prodigy. His performances in the Brazilian youth leagues and cup tournaments displayed his scary potential, making him a target for top European clubs, especially Chelsea. Estevao's technical ability is arguably his most notable strength. His close ball control, dribbling, and first touch are exceptional, drawing comparisons to Brazilian greats like Ronaldinho and Neymar. He has a valuable ability to maneuver in tight spaces like Jamal Musiala does, making him a tough opponent in one-on-one situations. He has excellent vision and creativity, enabling him to create goal-scoring opportunities for his teammates. His ability to read the game and make incisive passes is somewhat a reminder of playmakers like Kaká and Philippe Coutinho. He has immense composure in possession, which allows him to take his time on the ball and pick the next pass out. Estevao is a versatile player capable of playing in multiple positions across the front. Primarily as a right winger, he can also operate as an attacking midfielder on the left or even as a second striker. This versatility makes him a valuable asset as he can adapt to different tactical setups and opposition. Despite his young age, Estevao has shown impressive work rate and a professional attitude. He is praised for his willingness to track back and help in defensive duties. This trait is stereotypically uncommon in players with flair. The 17-year-old Brazilian shows great signs of turning into one of the greats, but his inexperience is bound to include areas of the game he could still develop in. Let's explore Estevao's weaknesses, which are just areas to improve upon for a player as young and bright as him. One area where Estevao can improve is his physicality. Standing at 5 feet 8 inches and with a relatively lanky frame, he can struggle against physically imposing defenders. As he matures and undergoes physical conditioning, this aspect of his game is likely to improve, but it remains a current weakness. While his creativity and flair are assets, Estevao's decision-making can sometimes be inconsistent. He occasionally opts for the more difficult play when a simpler option would be more effective. This is a common trait among young, highly skilled players and can be refined with experience in coaching. Like many young talents, Estevao's performances can be inconsistent. He's shown flashes of brilliance, but also has games where he is less influential. Consistency is something that develops with experience, and it will be important for him to find a steady level of performance, especially in the demanding environment of the Premier League. Estevao's playing style is characterized by his flair, creativity, and technical prowess. He thrives in possession-based systems where he can dictate play and exploit spaces between the lines. His ability to dribble past opponents and deliver key passes makes him a valuable asset in the final third. In a typical game, Estevao often drops deep to receive the ball, allowing him to face the play and use his vision to distribute effectively. His dribbling ability enables him to take on defenders, creating space for himself and his teammates. When playing as a winger, he likes to cut inside onto his stronger foot, opening up shooting or passing opportunities. At Chelsea, Estevao is expected to fit into a dynamic and flexible attacking setup. Chelsea's new manager Enzo Maresca prefers a high-pressing, attacking style of play, which suits Estevao's attributes. He can be deployed in several positions, but his most likely role will be as either a winger or attacking midfielder. In the attacking midfield role, Estevao can operate as a primary playmaker, linking midfield and attack. His vision and passing ability will be crucial in breaking down compact defenses, which is a common scenario in the Premier League. He will need to adapt to the physicality and pace of the league, but his technical skills should allow him to thrive. When operating on the wing, Estevao will provide width and creativity. His ability to cut inside and shoot or deliver crosses will add another dimension to Chelsea's attack. Given the club's current attacking options, he might often find himself rotating with players like Raheem Sterling, Noni Madueke and Mykhailo Mudryk providing depth and variety in wide positions. Estevao's impact at Chelsea will depend on several factors, including his adaptation to the Premier League's physical demands, the tactical system employed by Maresca, and his ability to handle the pressure of playing for a top club. If he can quickly adjust and find consistency, Estevao has the potential to become a key player for Chelsea. To understand Estevao's potential, it's useful to compare him with other top young talents in world football. Players like Pedri, Jude Bellingham and Jamal Musiala have already established themselves at elite clubs, and Estevao is seen in a similar light. Like Pedri, Estevao possesses excellent technical skills and vision. However, Pedri is more of a traditional central midfielder, excelling in ball retention and distribution. Estevao, on the other hand, is more attacking-minded, often looking to create or score goals. Bellingham's game is characterized by his physicality, drive and box-to-box ability. Estevao does not have the same physical presence, but compensates with superior dribbling and creativity. Bellingham's versatility and maturity at a young age are areas Estevao can aspire to match. Jamal Musiala, like Estevao, is a versatile attacking player known for his dribbling and creativity. Both players share a skill set, but Musiala has already proven himself in the Bundesliga and Champions League. Estevao will look to follow a similar path, making a significant impact in a top European league. For Estevao to reach his full potential, Chelsea will need to manage his development carefully. This involves providing him with ample playing time, shielding him from excessive pressure, and allowing him to mature both physically and mentally. Regular game time is crucial for Estevao's development. Chelsea's busy schedule, including domestic competitions and European fixtures, should provide plenty of opportunities for him to play. But it's important to balance this with periods of rest to prevent burnout and injuries. Improving his physicality will be a key focus. The club's fitness coaches and nutritionalists will work on building his strength and endurance, helping him cope with the physicality of the Premier League. The mental aspect of transitioning to a top European club cannot be underestimated either. Estevao will need support from the club's psychology staff and senior players to help him adapt to the pressures and expectations of playing for Chelsea. Estevao is undoubtedly one of the world's brightest young talents in world football. His technical ability, creativity and versatility makes him a valuable addition to Chelsea's squad. Chelsea fans will be eager to see how Estevao develops under Enzo Maresca's guidance. His journey from Brazil to the Premier League is just the beginning, and the football world will be watching closely as he strives to make his mark at one of the biggest clubs in the world. It will be interesting to watch how Estevao develops over the next season, with the added weight of securing a starting spot for one of the biggest clubs in the world in 2025. He has already impressed many Chelsea fans with his contribution to the Brazilian club he is bound to stay at for another season. So do you think Estevao will turn out to be a bigger star than Endrick? Can you see him fitting in at Chelsea after next season? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.